Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Alex, working on my M5 again. And today, I'm gonna attempt to fix this trunk rattle. It seems to be present in most of E39 sedans. I'm quite sure that the rattle is caused by 20 years of vibrations breaking loose the glue that holds the inner and outer layer of the trunk. So first, we need to get rid of this trunk lining. First, I like to start by disconnecting the light as to not to drain the battery. Then we can remove this plastic covering. After that, the toolbox and the lining itself. To disconnect the light, pry it away from the side that you see the small tabs. It comes loose, and then just disconnect the wire. Then to remove this plastic covering, we need to remove two of these rivets, and also there is a screw covered by this plug that we need to remove. Using a pick tool, it's quite easy to pop the cover off, like so, and it exposes the screw. Remove that, and afterwards it's just two of these expandable rivets that you can easily pry from this slit. Once you have those three fasteners removed, it's still held on by tabs along this line. So you pop it off with your fingers like so. Oh, and there's actually another light down below, which you might want to remove. Next, the toolbox has to come out. It's held with 4 screws on the bottom and one handle on the top. So to expose the screws, just use a screwdriver to pop the covers off. And then it's just a Phillips head screwdriver. After removing the toolbox, there are no more fasteners to take out. The lining is just held with tabs all along the edge that you must pry out. Be careful not to bend the lining too much, because it will bend. Well, actually it was just 3 tabs on each side, because on the bottom it's held on with the same screws that hold the toolbox. So as you can see, the trunk is welded on the outer edges, but on the inside it has this glue or some sealant, and it is separated, which causes the rattle. So we need to take the old glue out and put some new in. On a second thought, I decided against removing the old glue. Reasoning being that this outer skin might sag if I remove these. I'm probably not, but better safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna add some new sealant all around these areas. I'm gonna use this stuff. Ideally, you probably want to use something like a seam sealer, but I couldn't find anything proper locally. So I'm gonna use that, and I guess we'll see if it works. So this is how it all looks now. I'm gonna leave the sealant to dry overnight and reassemble tomorrow. Now it's been about 24 hours since I applied the sealant, and as you can see, it's completely dry. It has a little bit of flex to it. It's not as solid as the factory sealant. But I think it's for the better, so it won't crack and separate at least as fast. Well, let's see if it worked. It has a little bit of a rattle in some spots, but definitely much better than before. So, time to reassemble the trunk linings. Wrong hole. As you saw, the reassembly is pretty straightforward. Only thing, the lights are not interchangeable, they are keyed, and the connectors will not fit for whatever reason. But yeah. But with that, another job done. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.